Welcome back to the next episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. Trader discovered. Merchant. Wait, did I not trade with you before? I definitely didn't. Thank you. And... Shadow Blast Sling. Should I do it? Ooh. Just need a fox skin for this Rattler, but... What if I bought the Shadow Blast Sling? That's a lot of shards. I'm going to hang off on that for now because I haven't been using my blast sling that much. Oh, is that Meridian in the distance? We're finally getting a good look at Meridian? Yo! Okay, we got to climb this cliff. Obviously, the vantage is out over Meridian, and that rules. Why was that a speaking of? That wasn't a speaking of. That was a complete, non-sequitur. Non-sequitur? Non-something. How am I getting up on these rocks? Your broadheads want to help me out with that? Anyway, you work for me now. Well, you know, if you want to see me do bad at machines, there's plenty of episodes to see. You know, that episode with the corrupted rock breakers, did you know that comes out on my birthday of all things? Yes, if you're listening to this episode on YouTube right now, hey! How about you wish me a happy birthday? How the heck do I get up to this vantage? It's ridiculous. Whoops. Sorry. Not sorry. I'll figure my way up here. I will. It's gotta be a climbing point or something. What the hecky is that? Aha, climbing. What is that? Okay, buddy, I need a ride. I need a ride? I need to climb. The impossible Aloy and her amazing climbing feats. Oh. Keep it rolling. Higher and higher and higher. There we go. Got supply cache. Thank you. And vantage.
The Pucker Shitstorm Tour, day 9. I was setting up my tent right here when Wyatt's call came through. I came as fast as I could, but you'd already slipped into a coma. We never got a chance to say goodbye.
Rough. Alright. Well, my friends, here we go. It's, I mean, that's Meridian, right? That has to be Meridian. The City of the Sun lies just ahead. So let's just follow this road. On foot, yes. Campfire discovered, Ridgewood obtained. Really? Bunny shot. Huh. Passive mobs are unkillable.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
I am definitely just gonna walk right past this guy.
Outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all Karja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to...
has risen again.
I should put on my Karja outfit. That's Banuk. Karja. Hey, you got anything cool, Meridian guy? Same deal. Hey, can I make the gold... Nope. Need a fox skin and 10 fatty meat.
What happened to Ursa?
Why is
has
there always
nothing to
fox
do with
material
us.
that keeps me down? What am I marking there? Look, City of the Sun. It's time. Alright, let's do this.
No, I'm awake.
Hey.
And alert.
Just be patient, and everyone will get
What's going on here? Owen's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
Alright, welcome. Why do I still have a marker? Get rid of that trash. No time for that. Alright, welcome to Meridian! Looks good. We of course have to keep our eyes open for side quests, because in the most popular city in the game, you best believe there are side quests all over the place, just waiting for my attention.
The city's locked down on account of the murder.
Land of the Sun.
Halt!
What's up? Talk to the checkpoint
right
commander.
There. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course.
Oh, come on!
Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're
Hey, Aaron.
alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. Drinks on me!
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
Hey, Aaron.
There.
I'm sorry about your
Alone
sister.
as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
Man, I did that
I
one
heard what
wrong.
happened to...
No.
Can I do that a different way?
A
No.
lot has happened since we last spoke. The proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Owen.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Owen. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Owen is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
That's fair.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
City of the Sun. You are so drunk, mate.
So many people here all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
We will explore Meridian in more detail later, but for now we'll hang out with Olin. Erend. Erend? I think it's Erend.
Is she a norm?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Hey, say that to my face! That's what I thought.
Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murders?
Not now.
Ooh, new music.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn.
Cool, we'll check that out in a second. I want upstairs first. Good lord, how many floors do you need, buddy? Nice music track, though.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
Might be worth knowing that for later. Okay, let's get that secret entrance open.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
I got a few ideas in mind.
I don't think you're getting through that.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it.
I'm looking forward to meeting the Sun King, because everyone says he's amazing.
I'll look around.
I want to judge that with my own 2 eyes. I want the Sun King to not suck.
Call it a day, girl.
Yeah, I know what I'm on about. Let me just do a little bit of
Looks big
this.
and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
Look at that smile on her face at the thought of this. You're enjoying this, Aloy.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Oh, Aloy, you rule so much. She's a mate. Is that a Thunderjaw? Hell yeah, it is. Sick. Hey there.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Give me that. Oh boy. Another dialogue. Let's do this. 4th day. I am a traitor now and see no way out. If I start at the beginning, how they turned me, perhaps I can see something I missed? No, there is no escape. What good can writing it do? 10th day. You gave me this folio when you taught me to write. All these years later, it still smells of you. Lavender and ash of the forge. All I have left of you. Write me notes, you said when you gave it. Share your thoughts, tear the leaves, send the pages. To show I'm thinking of you. But I never did. Hands too grubby to touch parchment. How I wish I'd done as you said. How I wish I could now. 15th day. The same dream. Your hair in the forge light. Our son's weight on my shoulders. All of us free. You turn to me and whisper, it is a dream. I answer, yes, I know. And then wake, alone. Even awake, my life is a dream, a lie. My treachery will not buy your freedom. It only buys time. But every moment you live, that he lives, if treachery is the cost, I will pay it. 34th day. Every week the device calls me in secret to a new dig site. We work like men with whips to our backs, as though it was left to us to upturn the soil of the entire earth and time has run low, scrabbling to find the carcasses of ancient demons. It's the weapon they want, must be. What misery am I helping birth into the land? 38th day. I drink with Erend and Ursa, but not even the sweetest brew can wash the taste of guilt from my mouth. Every day my silence betrays them. The villains watch through the device. I keep expecting Ursa to stick a blade through my throat, but fire and spit, she does not suspect me. A better liar than I thought myself must be. 54th day. Fitful sleep the past 3 nights, thinking on that Nora girl. Why did it order her killed? The device must be. Even so, what threat could she pose? We heard explosions and distant screams from the village. I thought the savages might blame us, turn on us. I almost wished for it. But their matriarchs ordered us gone. We fled to the border with an escort of braves, crossed at Daytower. Now I am called to a dig in the rock wreath. They promise another glimpse of you, of our son. How I hope to see you both.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Well, buddy. This sucks.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too. Like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Cold.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
He's right.
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found.
He's completely justified, Aloy. We're going to help him.
A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said. I'll see what I can do.
You will do it. Can't believe you blew him off like that, Aloy. Be cool. Oh boy. Oh boy, there's a lot of merchants in Meridian. A lot of quests. There's a lot to do in here, huh? The Field of the Fallen. So where's Rock Circle? Oh, it's that place! It's that place where I said there had to be something going on here. Turns out there was. It was the main plot. Okay, Field of the Fallen first. However, we are going to explore this city. Field of the Fallen is just nearby, honestly. But no, it's city exploration first. Let's head outside and start doing the city exploration. I hope Olin and his kids get to survive. His kid and his wife.
What people are charging for a good bolt of cloth these days.
Hey, what do you do? You sell treasure boxes for processed... You sell treasure boxes for mysterious things. Stranded stuff. I have no idea what that is. Modbox, shard gamblers, sculptor. Rusted bolts? I've never even heard of this stuff. Where are you getting all this stuff from? Alright, I'll take a scavenger dark box. And an outlaw light box. And a hunter tiny game box. And an outlaw dark box. And a big game box. And let's see what these get me. This is new. Remarkable reward. Can't open that. Free sample. Resource. Resource. Free sample. Alright. Scavenger dark. Rat bones and rich meat. Outlaw light. Blast traps. Hunter tiny. Scrapper lens. Outlaw dark. Rock bundle. Hunter big game. 276 metal shards. Yeah. Did that rat bone help me out here? No. A little bit. Oh. Yeah. Sure.
It's like nothing I've ever smelled before.
Alright, let's keep looking around. We need to check out more merchants. There are so many here. Okay, let's just circle around clockwise. You're next. Wait, is there a quest? It's up there. We'll get it on the way around. We got to explore the city. It's going to take me a while to learn the layout of Meridian. I can tell already.
Cost you a shard just to look.
Oh, Greek Karja child. Hey.
I've been good, I promise.
Don't pass up.
Yep, sure. Hello.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower.
Yes, I have.
It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
Talk to me.
These metal flowers, what are they exactly?
No one knows. But some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machines started to go mad.
Interesting.
Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still.
Cool.
Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful
I like this
bounty.
guy. He's chill. Kudos reward box. Okay. Adds map markers hinting at the location where metal flowers might be seen. Don't I already have all of these? Like, how do these benefit me? Don't I already have these? Reward box 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, I mean, let's just take reward box 1. Thanks.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. A moment of your time, Outlander?
Okay, so hang on, let me just take a look at my special items. Map. These are the maps. Are there more maps? Huh. Alright. Treasure box. Okay, I'm excited. And the Kudos reward box 1 contains 1,000 metal shards, a 54% handling coil, a 40% fire coil, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mod boxes. Shock, handling, corruption, stealth, handling. Well, all those green ones are getting sold immediately.
Ah, you're back. I am always happy to...
Okay. I guess I might as well buy these. And sell the mods. Okay, green and blue mods go. Sick. Should sell some of this garbage too. I have so much chill water. Lose a stack of chill water. Lose another stack. Lose a stack of shock wax. Probably hold onto the crafters though.
I look forward to trading with you again, my sweet. Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
I'm cool. Alright, now then. So I got those new things. So if I were to consider the map, can we find that one vessel that I was missing? I don't see it. I don't know what this second set of markers did for me. I mean, I guess I don't have any complaints that I bought them, but... So it looks like these holographic data points are probably all plot related. Anyway, sold my first set of flowers. Cool. Who's next? What else we got in the city? Specialty merchant, right over here. Let's say hi.
Won't find better wares.
Hello. Resources. You sell lenses. And hearts. Okay. Cool. That's all, huh? Alright, if I'm really desperate, I'll grab one off you. But besides that... Alright, hunting for the lodge we can do last. So we've done these two, we've done this guy. Let's check out these guys. The lodge is there. Lodge is a next episode deal. For now, sup. Yo, that's sick roll though. Hey. Buy. This item holds no value except to the most eclectic of merchants. Oh, there's these things. Okay, so you buy them over here and then you take them elsewhere. Intriguing. Alright, I'll keep that in mind and we'll consider that later. Hey.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
I can help you out.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
I like you, Kantara.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any. You ready? Let's trade then.
Let's trade, Kantara. More maps. I already own 2 of these maps. I'm not buying more if they're not worth anything. Anyway, I'll take your reward box 1. We're missing the vision and we're missing... Oh wait, we can get... And we're missing I Cannot Confess. Thank you.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
I will.
Pay well for Banuk relics.
Inventory. See, I've got 2 of each of these now. There's no sense collecting more. 500 metal shards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mod boxes. And all being sold immediately.
Back from the wild. The Banuk.
Mods and greens and blues leave. Whoa, I'm rich. I got cash. Cash money.
Excuse me, Outlander. I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
All right. What's next from here? That's Meridian. The campfire's there. We got a few merchants back at the front, and the mysterious wares person over here. Alright, we have passed that half-hour mark, though. Well, no, let's go talk to these guys. That'll wrap up this episode. And the next episode, we can pick up new quests and deal with the hunting lodge. So let's try circling around the outside here and see if we get thrown out. What is with that?
It's huge.
Yeah, that thing's crazy. We definitely need to check that out later.
Another woman in the Hunter's Lodge. How many do they need?
Yoink. Can't really go anywhere from here.
Karja may like this heat. Come take a look.
Just saying hi. Quest over there, and...
Rugged?
Merchant! Hey, sup. I will take that free sample box, thank you. And... Man, I really wish I had a big trampler heart. I should go fight some tramplers. At this point, there's no reason not to buy the Shadow Tripcaster. I need to start getting rid of all of these blues that I'm not using. Where's my Tripcaster? It's using blues only, so it can just go. Let's see. I still have this sharp shot because I want to get the purples out of that. I've got this hunter bow, which I think I want to take some parts out of. This rope caster can just go. It's gone. It's done. Rattler, blast, sling, and warbow we're still waiting on the upgrades for.
Yeah.
New tutorial, Shadow Tripcaster. Trip machines with fire wires. Cool. We can now craft fire wires. We now possess you. And we now have some fire wires. Mod, weapon, hello. Okay, so you do electric, blast, and fire. So go ahead and have a fire coil. Go ahead and have a shock coil. Well, actually a handling coil might be really good. Wow, that damage coil is huge for blast wires. I'm gonna take a handling coil. Shock. I gotta take that pure damage. That is huge. I should use this Tripcaster very often. Those blast wires are hello.
I would like to talk to you.
Who dat? Hey.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an Outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the Old Ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the Old Ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends.
Yeah, cops.
If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
Why?
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
This dude.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous.
So you're interested in the Old Ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels. Yes, yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
Let's do this thing. Wow, I don't have any of the sets completed yet. Sorry, buddy, can't help you.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Ah, you're everything I'm not.
Is that it? I think that's it. Yep, that's all of the special merchants of Meridian. Wow, there's even more going on out here. Wow, this place is gigantic. Nonetheless, this is time to wrap up.
Strong.
Next episode, we will pick up the quests of Meridian and visit the Hunter's Lodge. And you know what? That's going to be great. For now, we're wrapping up. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to find that campfire, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. I'm lost already.